Kira is making an orange drink. The orange drink is made by mixing concentrate and water. The ratio of concentrate to water is 1 to 4. For part A, we have Kira makes 15 liters of the orange drink. Work out how many liters of concentrate Kira uses to make the drink. So ratios are relationships between numbers. For every cup of water, for every cup of concentrate that we use, we'll use 4 cups of water. For every liter of concentrate, we'll use 4 liters of water. So no matter what, the easiest way to think about it is we have 5 whole parts. So 5 whole parts, and then it'll be 1 part. Sorry, this should be concentrate. So 1 part concentrate to 4 parts water, which means that it will be 1/5 of concentrate to 4/5 of water. So whenever you want to figure out ratios, the total will be adding both of the numbers together, and then 1 will be 1 over 5, 4 will be 4 over 5. So you can apply that to any ratio. Let's say we had a ratio of 2 to 7, for example, we would do 2 over 9 and 7 over 9. So now let's go back to the question. So we know that Kira makes 15 liters of orange drink. So we know that 1/5 of that entire thing will be concentrate, 4/5 will be water. So we just get 1/5 of 15. So we can do 15 by 1/5, and that will give us an answer of 3 liters. So that's how we approach this question here. So now let's have a look at part B here. So Kira sells glasses of the orange drink for 20 cents each. So 0.20 of a euro will be 20 cents. Each glass contains 250 milliliters of the drink. Okay, so every 250 milliliters of drink will cost 20 cents. Then we are told that she sells 10 liters altogether, and the total cost was 550. So what we want to do is work out her profit as a percentage of the total cost and give our answer the correct one decimal place. So this question can be really overwhelming at the start because we have a lot of stuff going on. We still can go from prices, liters, milliliters, costs, then you want the profit as the percentage. What we have to do with a question like this is break it down into smaller parts. That will make the question a lot more manageable and a lot easier to solve. So the easiest thing to do here, let's just look at the first 3 sentences. So Kira sells the orange drink for 20 cents each. Each glass contains 250 milliliters of drink, and she sells 10 liters altogether. Okay, so if she sells 10 liters, so 10 liters, she sells 10 liters. And each glass contains 250 milliliters. So the first thing that I want to think is how many glasses did she sell? That will help us answer the question. So 250 milliliters, that's the same as 0.25 liters. So 0.25 liters, that's one portion. And then if you know so your maths, you'll know 0.25, 0.5, 0.751. There will be 4 glasses in every liter. So there's 4 glasses in every liter. There'll be 10 liters. So we'll do 4 multiplied by 10. That will be 40 glasses. So she sells 40 glasses. So just the stuff that I was calling out, you want to write that all out. But just because we don't have how much space to write in this big, we're just going to simplify it. So 0.25, then you want to write down, okay, so 4 glasses in every liter, and then we'll have 10 of those liters. So we'll have 40 glasses in total. And we know that they sell 20 cents each. So to get her total revenue, so how much she made of all the glasses. Now we're forgetting about the cost for now. We're just going to do 40 multiplied by 0.2. So you can think about it 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Every glass she sold 40 of them, so just do 40 by 0.2, which will give us an answer of €8. So we know that she made €8 of selling them. Okay. €8 is how much she made. Now the total cost was 550. So the profit, so this is the total cost. Oh no, the total cost is going to be 550. This is her revenue. So her profit will be 8 minus 5.50, which will be €2.50. That's the profit. Profit revenue. Now it's not super important to remember words like revenue when you write now. It's just important that you understand the numbers, and when they come up, you understand them. But actually remember them, not the most important thing. The numbers here are the important part. So we have €8, 2.50, and 5.50 there. Okay, now let's work out. So we have the profit, but we want the profit as a percentage of the total cost. Whenever we want profit as a percentage, we want profit as a fraction first of the total cost, and then we want to change that to percentage. So profit 250, a fraction of the total cost, so that just means we put it over the total cost, which is 550, and we multiply this by 100. So we want to do 250 over 550 by 100, and that will give us, so it'll be 0.45 recurrent, which means that'll be 45454545. Let's just write out a few of these, and we want to give it to correct one decimal place. So sorry, this here, because we already multiplied by 100, so this will be 45.45%, 45.4545%, and then always important to go back to the question, check so it's correct to one decimal place. So that's going to be 45.5, and the reason it's 5 is because we have 4 or 5. We take the second number. If it's 5 or bigger, we go up. So we go up until we meet to the 5, because we're looking for one decimal place. So her profit as a percentage of the total cost is 45.5%. Okay, now let's have a look at question C here. So each glass is approximately the shape of a cylinder with a diameter 6 centimeters and height 10 centimeters. So a diameter of 6, height of 10. Find the volume of a glass correct to the nearest centimeter cubed. So in order to answer this question, what we'll need is get our formula book, as soon as you see any type of this question, area or volume, get the formula book and look to the given shape. So if we look at the cylinder on page 10 of your formula book, you'll have A is equal to 2 pi or h, and V is equal to pi or squared h. So in this case, we always want to look at the question, are we looking for volume or are we looking for area? You see here, we are looking for volume. So the formula, if we copy it down, is V is equal to pi or squared h. From here, very simple, we just have to fill the formula in. And just at the end, we can't forget we need to correct it to the nearest centimeter cubed. So we're going to fill this in as follows. So V is equal to pi, or in this case, is going to be half of the diameter. So 3. So it's easy to get confused by that. Always make sure radius, half of diameter, diameter twice the radius. Then the height is going to be 10 here. So we have V is equal to pi 3 squared by 10. Now it's important to put the brackets like I did there, so that everything is multiplied correctly. Now the squared could be inside the brackets, but we just want to make sure that we're multiplying instead of putting the numbers beside each other into the calculator. That will give us 90 pi, or if we press the SD button on our calculator, it will be 282.7433, and then centimeters cubed, because we're looking at volumes, so we're looking at the cubes inside of this. So there's 282.74 of them. And notice the way I went to 4 decimal places, just so I have that buffer. So whatever decimal points they need me to round up to, I'll have more than enough to work with. So correct to the nearest centimeter cube, that will be, because we have a 7 here, we'll be going up, so it'll be 283 centimeters cubed, which is our answer for part C.